Welcome back to Munchausen's Proxy, where Hollywood has officially immolated itself on the altar of ideology, narcissism, and greed. What, you may ask, am I talking about? As of 12 a.m. on July 14th, the Screen Actors Guild and the American Federation of Television and Radio Artists are officially on strike for the first time since 1980. In a move most anyone watching The Adult Pretenders posturing over their impending contract end date could call months out, the actors decided to join their comrades in the Writers Guild of America on the picket line. I know. You care. Given the recent output from Hollywood, I am not overly moved to tears over their impending absence from our lives either. So, what are the actors bitching about, and why are the producers/studios holding so firm? According to the producers, it is the actors who are being unreasonable. Again, I know. You are shocked. The producers claim they were willing to increase pay and residuals, the money actors and writers get every time their show or movie makes revenue for the studios, increase pension and health contribution caps, enact audition protections, shorten series option periods, and install artificial intelligence likeness protections in all contracts. What does that mean? They wanted more compensation, shorter contract periods, and AI protection against studios using their likeness via AI without their permission and compensation. Despite what the producers are claiming are very favorable terms, the actors' union rejected them. The producers, however, refused to budge in the actors' direction, even springing the proposal of a federal labor mediator in the 11th hour to help settle the matter. Despite the offer of a mediator, which the actors' union negotiators accepted, the Screen Actors Guild voted to strike with 98% of their members voting in favor. So what are the sticking points prominent in the actors' media statements? Producers are greedy and get too much money. I know, that is too simplistic. It is, however, the general gist of many of the quotes in the articles covering the union's media on the strike. Being the socialist group they are, their prominent complaints include how much the studio heads make. The main issue when the socialistic salary envy is dispensed with seems to be a desire to rebalance the economic landscape in Hollywood with the advent of streaming, and a fervent desire to codify protections against the use of actors' likenesses via AI. The latter of those is understandable. If the studios can use AI to make movies, why do they need actors when they can just input film clips of great actors into the computer and have the AI make the movie without paying the actors? The former issue is deeply entwined in the streaming wars. The actors are under the impression that they are missing out on a gold mine that is streaming. While they have undoubtedly been screwed out of money in the era of streaming, it is probably not nearly as much as they think it is. And that is the sticking point. In order to give the actors, and the writers for that matter, what they want, the streamers will be required to be honest about their viewing numbers and revenues. And there is nothing they want less at this point in time, especially studios like Disney, whose streaming service is going down the drain while they are lying through their teeth about its success. In order to properly judge salary increases and residuals for streaming, the actors would need the exact data all of the streamers to one degree or another are hiding. As long as the studio's desire to keep those numbers secret is greater than their desire to make a deal with the unions, the strike will go on. What does that mean to you? It basically means that all production shuts down almost worldwide. Any project using Writers Guild of America or Screen Actors Guild members will be stopped. In practical terms, this means any show or movie already shot will be released, but no new shows or movies using union writers or actors will be worked on. The stream of movies will continue in theaters until around the end of this year, maybe into early next year. After that, they will stop. Any shows that have episodes already in the can will be available to air. Anything that needs an actor or a writer to do more work, however, will stop until the end of the strike. TV will go to reruns until the strike ends. Nothing new, with the possible exception of reality shows, will air. If this is shutting down Hollywood, why don't the studios cave? That is easy. Most of them are either out of money or running out of money. Disney is hemorrhaging money, with billions lost on their streaming platform Disney Plus, and even more going out the door with their expensive string of flops at the box office. From Lucasfilm to Marvel to Pixar. Warner Brothers has also seen its fair share of box office disasters and is currently $50 billion in debt. The other studios are not far behind, with Paramount being urged to fold its streaming service to cut costs, and Universal having to turn Peacock into a subscription service with ad tiers to keep their streamer afloat. The era of free money in Hollywood is coming to an end, with the economy in a dicey condition and the audience they are supposed to be entertaining rising up in revolt against their substandard box office, television, and streaming fare. The producers literally cannot afford to give the writers or the actors the kinds of contracts they want, especially on the streaming issue, given there might even be federal regulatory problems with how they have handled those, including lawsuits claiming some streamers outright lied to shareholders and securities regulators. So count on this being a protracted strike. Most assume it will last into the fall. Some even think it may be Christmas or into the new year before an agreement could be worked out between the producers and the writers and actors, which means entertainment will be in a holding pattern until at least a few months after the deal is signed. That is all I have for this video. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos. Also, please hit the like button, share the video, and comment down below. It all helps the channel and I greatly appreciate it. Until next time. Tschüss.